Polls aren't very good predictors of how the race is going to come out. If they were, we'd have Hillary Clinton as president. Mike Huckabee at this point was at 4% in the polls. We're at 6%, and he ended up winning the Iowa caucuses.
Phil Musser is a senior advisor to the Pawlenty campaign and joins us now from New York. Phil, good to see you.
Hey,
well, how do you explain this polling? Because it's not that Pawlenty didn't come in third; he came in way back in the pack.
Well, it's the last poll in politics that really matters, Andrea, and this is the first one. As the governor said, if you look at the historical nature of the Iowa caucus, the early polls don't necessarily ultimately predict the outcome and the results. So the governor's been in Iowa a lot. We were really proud that we had 10 state legislators endorse our campaign this morning. We had a variety of endorsements last week, and this is a place where Iowans want to look you over. They want to understand your message, and they want to understand who you are, and we're in the process of still introducing the governor to that. This poll came out after, it was fielded before, frankly, some of our paid communication activities started in the last week, where we're starting to talk about the governor's record of results, and we think that as people get to know more and more about them, the governor's going to have a message that connects and appeals across the spectrum of the conservative movement.
What kind of number can you expect in your second quarter filing? Is he going to beat the record of Chris Dodd and Bill Richardson, who have posted $6 million, or is it going to be more in the $2 to $4 million range?
Are you asking me to come out with our second quarter fundraising number right here on Andrea Mitchell Reports?
Yes, absolutely, Phil. Why not?
Sorry, no game. Look, I think the lesson is if you want to vote for the candidate with the most money, it probably won't be us, but that'll probably be Barack Obama at the end of this campaign in 2008. But money can't buy you love. It's been proven over and over again in this political process. We're raising the money that we need to compete, and that's what we're working on the last couple of days of this quarter.
Are you raising enough to compete, though?
Absolutely. We're working hard.
And what about the speech? What can you predict in the speech, the Council on Foreign Relations? Your candidate is going to be speaking in New York at the Council, presumably with a more hawkish view on Afghanistan, Libya, and the like than perhaps Mitt Romney and John Huntsman.
Yeah, I think the governor's looking forward to his speech tomorrow. People may not realize, but the governor's got a tremendous depth of foreign policy experience, and he's traveled the world. He understands the complexities that face our nation abroad, and he's going to give a speech tomorrow at the Council on Foreign Relations that essentially pushes back on the isolationist strand that we've been seeing in the Republican Party. He's going to give a full-throated endorsement of the role of freedom and human rights in our world. He's going to dissect the different components of the the missed opportunities of the recent Arab Spring in the Middle East. And so you'll see him walk region by region through a variety of different countries and lay out a blueprint for how President Pawlenty would address the challenges facing that region, and also talk specifically about our strong friend and ally Israel. So he's looking forward to the speech tomorrow.
And we're looking forward to it as well. Thank you, Phil Musser.
You bet.
Thanks for being
Andrea.
with us.